Well, my name is Dave Mann, and I have the honor of being Bob's brother. And I have been a youth pastor in the Twin Cities area in Minnesota for over 5 years now.
My name is Adam Boylan, and I am currently a worship pastor for Church Harvest Bible Chapel in Fort Wayne. I grew up at North Park. I went to North Park from 4th grade till August of 2011.
Boy, some of the memorable experiences were from the training time. It was actually some of the first time that I deliberately memorized scripture and learned how to share the gospel.
On a mission trip, you come across things that you generally won't come across when you're in the comfort of your own city or your own home or school or whatever. So some of those lessons were very invaluable, things that I don't think I would have gotten just being home.
I went on 4 mission trips with North Park, one in Minnesota, one in Tennessee, and then 2 in Browning, Montana. And I think one of the most memorable moments was in Browning, Montana, when a couple of us guys were waiting for a ride outside a schoolyard, and we were giving piggyback rides to all the kids, and they loved it, and it was kind of surprising to see how much that meant to them.
I definitely saw things differently coming back, really understanding that, you know, I can be a part of God's call to reach people in this world. It had never all clicked for me before until those trips.
The impact that North Park missions trips had on my life was just, I guess, broadening my horizons, especially as a student, having just grown up in Fort Wayne, not traveled a ton, not really even knowing what was out in the world besides Fort Wayne, Indiana, and just seeing that other people don't have as much as we have, and just giving me boldness and growing my ability to share the gospel with other people. I grew a lot in that on missions trips, and then that played out in being able to share that with my friends here.
Some of the lessons and skills that I learned through the missions trip that I put into my life now, just what it means to work hard and work as part of a team, to get no benefit for yourself, just simply to serve other people, and then seeing how serving others can open up the door for the gospel.
I think the biggest impact that the North Park mission trip had on my life was how intentional I am about being a servant and being a witness. Because, you know, you go into a mission trip and you think, okay, I'm going here to serve, I'm going to be a witness, I want to, you know, show Christ through my actions. And I think that taught me that I need to be like that all the time, not just, you know, this 1 or 2 week mission trip, and that had a pretty big impact on how I think about that.
I guess to those who are going to be giving to make this trip possible, I know that there were those who gave to make our trips possible in 2001 and 2002, and I can really look at that as a pivotal moment in my life. And I'm very grateful to those of you who were a part of that back then, and for those of you who are going to be part of that for future generations of students.
Yeah, I had an amazing time on all the missions trips. It really was the highlight of all my summers, and wouldn't have traded it for anything.